p block elements. What are called p block elements? The elements in which the last electron enters in p orbital are called p block elements. In modern periodic table, they occupy from group 13 to group 18. And these elements are also called representative elements. Along with the s block element, p block element are also called representative elements. In group 13, we have boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, nihonium. In group 14, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead, flerovium. And group 15, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, moscovium. In group 16, we have oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, livermorium. In group 17, halogen family, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine, tennessine. And group 18, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, and oganesson, and helium. They are all called inert gases or noble gases. The general electronic configuration for p block element is ns2np126. So the last electron enters in p orbital. So they are collectively said as p block element. For example, boron. Boron is having atomic number 5. So electronic configuration could be written as helium 2s2 2p1. For aluminium, atomic number is 13. So 10 electron represents neon electronic configuration, and remaining 3 electrons are distributed in 3s2 3p1, like that. So in general, the boron family has an electronic configuration as ns2np1. Similarly, carbon family. Carbon is having atomic number 6, and it can be written as 1s2 2s2 2p2, 2s2 2p2. And for silicon 3s2 3p2, germanium 4s2 4p2, tin 5s2 5p2, for lead 6s2 6p2 may be the valency shell. So in general, carbon family has a general electronic configuration as ns2 np2. Only the principal quantum number differs. Okay. If group 15 is nitrogen family, all have general configuration as ns2 np3. Oxygen family ns2 np4, and fluorine, the halogen family, has ns2 np5, and noble gases has ns2 np6. So this is about, in general, electronic configuration for p block element could be written as ns2 np126 configuration. In the p block elements has metals, non-metals, and metalloids. For example, metals, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, tin, lead, bismuth, polonium, all are said to be metals. Carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, bromine, iodine, astatine, all these elements are collectively said as non-metals. So they possess non-metallic character, so they are all non-metals. And in between metals and non-metal, there are some elements. Such elements are said to be metalloids. They possess both metallic and non-metallic nature. Example, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony. They are used in semiconductors in modern day electronic devices. Okay. So in our day-to-day life, these elements play a major role. P block element exhibit variable oxidation state. They exhibit both positive and negative oxidation state. In group 13, +3 oxidation state is a common oxidation state, and some of the elements in group 13 may also exhibit +1 oxidation state. Lower group elements, down the group, certain elements exhibit +1 oxidation state as a stable oxidation. And group 13 is also called as icosagens. Why it is called icosagens means from the basis of icosahedron, geometry of 20 faces. அதாவது இந்த போரான் மாதிரியான எலிமெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் அதனுடைய crystalline structureல 20 faces இருக்கக்கூடிய shapes geometry exhibit பண்றதுனால இத icosagens அப்படின்னு சொல்லி general name கொடுக்கிறோம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாம they are exhibiting +3 oxidation state and they are called as trials. Group 14 tetragens ன்னு சொல்றோம். ஏன்னா tetragens are also called crystallogens. They exhibit +4 oxidation state. They exhibit common oxidation state as +4 oxidation state, and some other elements also exhibit +2 and -4 oxidation state. Negative oxidation state also exhibited by certain elements. Okay. And group 15 is said to be pnictogens. Pnictogens means to choke or stifling property of nitrogen gases. Suffocation மாதிரியான gases phenomenon ஓட nitrogen மாதிரியான compounds இருக்கிறதுனால they are said to be pnictogens. And NS2 NP3 is a general configuration. They are pentavalent, so they have +5 oxidation state, and some elements in these pnictogen family exhibit +3 and -3 oxidation state. Negative oxidation state is also exhibited by pnictogen. Group 16 is said to be chalcogens. Chalcogens means ore producers. பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா, ஆக்சிஜன் சல்ஃபர் எல்லாமே மெட்டலர்ஜி சாப்டரில் படிச்சிருப்போம். ஓர் ஃபார்மிங் ஃபினாமினன் இருக்கிறதுனால they are said to be ore producers or otherwise called chalcogens. They have general electronic configuration as NS2 NP4 and they are having +6 oxidation state. They exhibit +6 oxidation state, and some of the element also exhibit -2 oxidation state. Okay, negative oxidation state is also exhibited by chalcogens. And the 17th group is halogens. Halogens means salt producers: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So they have general electronic configuration as NS2 NP5 and they exhibit +7 oxidation state, and mostly they exhibit negative oxidation state, -1. By gaining 1 electron they can attain stable electronic configuration, so it is easy for them to be as a halide ion. Inert gases possess NS2 NP6 electronic configuration. Highest oxidation state exhibited is +8 oxidation state, and other observed oxidation state is +6, +4 and +2. Metallic nature: a tendency of an element to lose an electron to form a cation is known as metallic character, or otherwise said to be electropositive character. Related to ionization energy, metallic nature depends upon ionization energy. Down the group ionization energy decreases ன்னு சொல்லி பார்க்கிறோம். அப்ப it is easily loses an electron to attain M+ ion. கேட்டையானா அட்டைன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்கும், ஏன்னா அயனைசேஷன் எனர்ஜி கம்மியாக இருக்குது டவுன் த குரூப். அதனால தான் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த மெட்டல்ஸ் ஆர் பிளேஸ்ட் அட் த பாட்டம் ஆஃப் த பீரியாடிக் டேபிள் இன் பி பிளாக் எலிமெண்ட். அலுமினியம், கேலியம், இண்டியம், தாலியம், லெட் இதெல்லாமே லோவர் பொசிஷனில் இருக்குது. த அப்பர் பார்ட் கன்சிஸ்ட் ஆஃப் நான் மெட்டல்ஸ். they have high ionization energy. நம்ம பார்க்குறோம் along the period ionization energy increases. அப்போ அவங்களாம் வந்து எலக்ட்ரானை ரிமூவ் பண்ணணும்னா அதிக எனர்ஜி தேவைப்படும், அதனால் they don't lose electron. Okay, so they possess high ionization energy, hence metallic nature decreases, and these elements are found to be non-metals. And there are some metal which possess both metals and non-metallic nature. Such elements are called metalloids. Okay, example: silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, tellurium, etc. In group 13, boron is very small and have high nuclear charge, and these property இந்த ரெண்டு காரணம் தான் அதுக்கு நான் மெட்டாலிக் நேச்சரை வரதுக்கு காரணமாக இருக்கு. ஸ்மாலர் சைஸ் and high nuclear charge. In modern days we consider boron as a metalloid. Since smaller size, high nuclear charge, they possess non-metallic nature, and it is considered as metalloid in modern times. In group 13, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium are all metals, and nihonium is a radioactive element. In group 14, carbon is a non-metal, silicon, germanium or metalloid, tin and lead is a metal, and fluorovium is a radioactive element. In group 15, nitrogen, phosphorus are non-metal, arsenic, antimony are metalloids, bismuth is a metal that is present in group 15, and moscovium is a radioactive element. In group 16, oxygen, sulfur, selenium is a non-metal, and tellurium is a metalloid, and polonium is a metal, and livermorium is a radioactive element. Halogen family, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine, all are all non-metals. And tungsten is a radioactive element. And noble gases, all are non-metals. Oxygen is a radioactive element. This is about metallic nature in p block elements. Ionization energy. As we discussed earlier, ionization energy from left to right in the periodic table, as we move along the period, ionization energy increases, and down the group ionization energy decreases. It is related with size. If we consider boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, we could observe increase in radii. Ionic size வந்து increase ஆகிட்டே போகுது, atomic radii increase ஆகிட்டே போகுது. அப்போ டவுன் த குரூப் சைஸ் இன்க்ரீசஸ்னா நியூக்ளியர் சார்ஜ் வந்து என்ன ஆகும், நியூக்ளியஸுக்கும் வேலன்சி ஷெல்லுக்கும் இடையே இருக்கக்கூடிய ஃபோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் அட்ராக்ஷன் கம்மியாக இருக்கும். அப்போ இட் ரெடிலி லூசஸ் அன் எலக்ட்ரான். ஓகே, அதனால தான் மெட்டாலிக் நேச்சர்லாம் அதிகமாகுதுன்னு சொல்லி பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா. அப்போ சைஸ் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிறதுனால அயனைசேஷன் எனர்ஜி டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகுது டவுன் த குரூப். அலாங் த பீரியட் increase in ionization energy is observed. Why? Because size go on decreases. சைஸ் டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகுதுன்னா நியூக்ளியஸுக்கும் வேலன்சி ஷெல்லுக்கும் இடையே இருக்கக்கூடிய இடைவெளி ரொம்ப கம்மியாக இருக்கும். அதனால் ஃபோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் அட்ராக்ஷன் அதிகமாக இருக்கும், அதாவது நியூக்ளியர் சார்ஜ் அதிகமாக இருக்கும் இவங்களுக்குலாம். அதனால் ரெடியாக எலக்ட்ரானை விட்டு கொடுக்க மாட்டார். வேலன்சி ஷெல்லில் இருக்கக்கூடிய எலக்ட்ரானை ரிமூவ் பண்ணுன்னா யூ ரெக்வயர் வெரி ஹை எனர்ஜி. அதனால தான் அயனைசேஷன் எனர்ஜி இன்க்ரீசஸ். சின்ஸ் சைஸ் டிக்ரீசஸ், ionization energy increases along the period. Okay, in group 13 ionization energy decreases down the group and pakroma, but there is a marginal difference in ionization energy from aluminium to thallium. Why? Because due to presence of d and f electron in their inner shell, so there is a poor shielding effect exhibited. As a result, there is a marginal difference, ionization energy, there is a marginal difference between from aluminium to indium is observed.